how to pass a futures prop firm. So in this video, I'm not only going to show you guys or explain to you guys how to pass a futures prop firm, but I'm going to show you guys how to take an account to Payout. What we're looking at, what I'm giving you guys access to is this month's trading data from my TraderVate Apex dashboard. Okay, this is a PA account. You can see here, PA Apex, blah, 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 and the account number. The net liquid amount in this account is $53,000. Now, when you start off with a balance of $50,000. The payout threshold is $2,600. So we need to make $2,600 before we're eligible to request a payout, as well as trade for 10 days. This amount of time that it took me to get this account from $0 essentially to $3,000 is over the course of the month. Currently, it is August the 20th. We are looking at submitting a payout for this account on the next pay period cycle. So I'll be working on other funded accounts. And the reason why I say, how can you pass a futures prop firm? Well, most $50,000 accounts, whether it be with Top Step or Apex or any of the other firms out there, your goal, your target is $3,000. So you can see here in just about 3 weeks trading time, you can go from zero to passing an evaluation, or you can go from zero to requesting a payout. Now, if we dive into some of the numbers here for this month, the gross P&L is $3,200. Okay, the total P&L total after commissions and fees and all that other good jazz is $3,042. So this account automatically qualifies to either A, pass an evaluation if you were in the evaluation stage, and or request a payout. Now, I always request $2,000 out of all of my accounts. I treat these funded accounts as one-offs. Okay, so regardless if I take the $2,000 payout, I've got 10 more accounts that are ready to be activated, and I've got 8 accounts that are activated right now. So we're always taking evaluations. That's another thing I want to tell you guys. Just because you go off and you get 1, 2, 3 funded accounts, that's not the end all be all. That should never be the goal. The goal is to continue to take evaluations until you have 20 funded accounts, and you're able to rotate those funded accounts, take maybe 1 or 2 of those to pay out this pay period, take another 2 or 3, or even just 1 the next pay period, and just kind of keep them cycling and rotating. So this month, I'm a scalper. So just to kind of go over my numbers here, I took 50 trades this month. Okay, 50 trades. The number of contracts that I traded total was 108. Normally, I trade anywhere between 1 and 2 mini contracts. The average trade time is 1 minute 31 seconds. So the average time that I'm in a trade is around a minute. Okay, the longest trade time that we've had this month was 10 minutes. Okay, 82% of the trades taken out of the total of 50 trades are profitable. So here's one thing that I want to explain to you. I operate a negative risk to reward ratio. Okay, so a lot of people, especially if you're coming from Forex, especially if you're coming from, you know, other walks of life, they always tell you you need 2R, 3R, 4R, or you're never going to be profitable. Guys, you can operate a negative risk to reward ratio as long as your risk management and your emotional control is in check. So what that means is, if we take a look at my average winning trade, it's around $135. Now, you guys automatically know my sweet spot is taking anywhere between 5 and 6 points on my scalps. Okay, there's some setups that I do take that I will look for 10 to 15. That's why you can see the largest winning trade here was 590. I remember this trade was actually on 2 mini contracts, so it really wasn't that many points. I just upped the number of contracts that I was playing. The average losing trade is around $260. Okay, so I'm operating at around a risk of 2 to make 1 reward. Now, the biggest losing trade that I had here, again, a little bit of a mental lapse in judgment. I wanted to give the trade enough space. It did have some technical levels down below it, but we did have to cut the trade, and the largest trade was a $600 loser. But one thing that I want to focus on is, even though we took a $600 loss here, 9 of those trades were losers, 41 of those trades are winners. Even though we took that $600 loss, okay, this is one thing I want you guys to understand. our average winning, or our, excuse me, our largest winning trade is around the same amount, okay? If you look at this, these numbers are not that far off. So we're operating at an 82% win rate. This is not a dummy account. This is not a paper money account. This is a Apex PA account. If you're not familiar with Apex, their funded accounts are called PA accounts, performance accounts, I believe, something of that nature. So the average losing trade time is around 2 minutes. So when we win, we're winning very, very quickly. But I want you to notice something here. When we lose a trade, it's not like our average winning trade hold time is a minute, but then when our losing trades, we're holding them for 20 minutes. Our average losing trade time is around 2 minutes here, guys. So if it doesn't start to work immediately, we're looking to cut the trade. That's one thing that I want you guys to focus on. How can you pass an evaluation? How can you pass it quickly? Well, I'll give you the way that I do it. So I'm going to take all my normal setups on my evaluation accounts, but what I'm going to do is, instead of trading 1 or even 2 mini contracts, I'm trading anywhere between 3 and 5. Okay. So if we're talking about an average winning trade right now being around $135, we're talking about an average winning trade being anywhere between $400 and $600. And if we need $3,000 to pass, we essentially only need about 5, 6, 7 trades before we pass. Okay. So it's not that many trades, especially when you can go on a consecutive win streak of winning 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10 trades in a row. Again, remember, out of every 10 trades taken, we're winning at least 8 of them. Now, again, because this is a YouTube video and these people are going to take everything as black and white here, do we operate at an 80% 365 days out of the year? Of course not, right? But for what the market conditions are giving us right now, and based on the strategies and setups that I'm using right now, we are able to hit at that. And it's been that way for about the last 3 to 4 months, I'd say. My normal win percentage was around 69, 70%. Okay. Same kind of metrics, same kind of numbers, same setups. Right now we're operating a little bit higher. It could be because right now the ranges are a lot bigger. And what I'm not doing is I'm not, shooting for 10, 15, 20 points. I'm shooting for 5 points. In a market environment where the ranges are not so big, I'm normally looking for 10, 15, 20 points. So that's going to lower my win rate percentage because I'm not always going to hit that price target. So actually reducing the price target down to around 5, 6 points has definitely helped increase the win rate percentage. And again, yes, if we lose 1 trade, we're going to give back 2 gains. Okay. But if we win our 3rd trade, we're automatically back to almost break even here. So that's kind of the way that I'm operating. Again, I'll give you guys the setups that I'm taking. What I'm taking is active 20 SMA trades, 20 SMA plays. If you guys follow this channel, I've got over 2,000 videos. You're going to find hundreds of videos outlining the 20 SMA strategy. That's the strategy that I'm using about 70% of the time on 70% of my trades. Okay. So I'm using the 5-minute and the 2-minute time frame depending on what I feel. Okay. So if I feel like the ranges are too big for me, that appetite is a little bit too big for me on a 5-minute time frame, I'll use the 2-minute time frame. Okay. If I feel that I can handle the volatility in the range of a 5-minute time frame, I'm going to use the 5-minute time frame. And again, this video is about how to pass a prop firm challenge or evaluation. It's taking the same setups that we would normally take on either a live account or a funded account, but we're just increasing the position size between 3 and 5 mini contracts. And now here's the one big asterisk. Here's the big thing. When I buy evaluation accounts, I don't just buy 1 account or 2 accounts and say, hey, I'm trying to take this massive amount of size here and pass very quickly, because I'm going to lose accounts. Because when you're playing with this big a size, it doesn't take that many trades to the downside for you to actually blow up the account. So again, is that the smart way to do it? Like in terms of trading? No. But it's my way of doing it and how I run my business when I look at prop firms. If I loaded up $10,000 in a personal account, you wouldn't see me trading 3, 4, 5 mini contracts. There'd be no absolute shot in hell that I would do that. If anything, I might not even trade one mini. I might be on the 5 micro side of things. And that's with $10,000 real cold hard cash, right? It's just because the drawdown's not enough to do it with, okay? So again, the way I'm going to approach this when I'm looking to pass these prop firm evaluations is I'm taking X amount of dollars and I'm buying X amount of evaluation accounts with the understanding that I'm going to lose some soldiers along the way for the greater good, okay? So right now, operating between 3 to 5 mini contracts, if I go out there and I spend, let's say $300 or $400 on evaluations, and I buy 10 of them, okay? Let's say I get 10 of these accounts. If I trade them proper and I trade them slow and I trade them with proper risk management, it might take me anywhere between a month to 2 months to pass them. If I trade them with heavy size, it might take me 2 or 3 days, okay? Sometimes even 1 day, but normally 2 to 3 days, I can pretty much hammer one of these things out, you know, willing that the market is cooperating with my strategy at that specific time. And I hit that good streak of wins, right? But I'm going to lose some. So out of around 10 accounts that I buy, I can normally pass around 4. I'm going to lose 6 of them. I'm going to lose 5 of them. That's what you have to be okay with if you're really looking to pass these things quickly. Now, if you're not looking to pass them quickly and you're looking to trade them the way you're going to trade your real funded account, then by all means, maybe you don't need to go out there and buy 10 of them at a time. Maybe you can go out there and buy 3 or 4 of them. And maybe you lose 1, but you're going to pass another 2 or 3. Make sense? So it all depends on how you value not only your time, but your money, your capital. So again, for me, every dollar that I put into my business, I'm looking for X amount of dollars out, right? So for example, if an evaluation account is going to cost me anywhere between $30 and $40 or $30 and $50, depending on what prop firm I am with, there's an activation fee that comes involved with that as soon as I do pass that evaluation. So I might be all in for anywhere between $150 to $200. But if I can get that one account to pay out, trading it nice and slow, smaller size, smaller price targets, higher win rate percentage, then I'm going to take out at least 2,000. Okay, at least 2,000. So if I'm all in for 200, but I take out 2,000, well, that's a positive return on investment of $1,800. Now I can take that $1,800 and I can go out there and buy another 5 evaluations, another 10 evaluations for a couple $100 or $300 and repeat the process. And that's how you keep the wheels on the wagon rolling. Okay. Now, again, look at the numbers for yourself here. Okay. From August the 1st through August the 20th, the gross P&L of $3,200 with a total P&L of $3,000. This account, within a matter of 2.5 to 3 weeks, would get you over that threshold and into a funded account. Trading like this will get you to payout period and requesting a payout within 1 month. The goal here is to have 2 accounts, 3 accounts, 4 accounts. Maybe you copy trade 2 at a time. I'm not a big fan of copy trading. The most amount of accounts I copy trade at one time ever is 2. Okay. So even if you copy 2 of these accounts and you have requesting a payout for 2,000 and 2,000, that's $4,000. And then the next cycle, you can request it again from another 2 accounts, which is another 4,000. You could potentially be looking at offsetting this to where every 30 to 60 days, you're withdrawing anywhere between $4,000 and $8,000 consistently. Now, I know the end goal is getting 20 accounts and taking $2,000 from all 20 accounts and getting that big $40,000 paycheck. I understand that. But when we talk about being realistic, if you have not taken a payout of at least $2,000 this month or last month, we should not even be thinking about trying to take a $20,000 or $40,000 payout or $10,000 payout. We need to work one at a time. And the way that you're going to get there is by working 1-2 accounts at a time until you start to get some of that money flowing in. Because as soon as you start to get some of that money flowing in, now that's going to alleviate a lot of stress. Now that's going to give you more working capital where you can go invest more into your business to scale your business. Trading is all about scaling up your business, whether that comes to per trade, per contract, per size amount, or by keeping profits small like this, but having multiple accounts that you can withdraw from at the end of the month, or even 45 days or 60 days. So many people look to get funded, and as soon as they get funded, they think to themselves, I need to get that payout in 10 days. Says who? I don't care if it takes you 60 days, guys. Get that money in your pocket. Slow things down. If you want to run fast through the evaluation stage, because time is money. We don't want to spend 2 or 3 months passing one evaluation. We want to race through the evaluation process, and we want to take a nice, slow walk, marathon status through the funded account stage. So instead of putting that big goal on top of your head where you want to pass and you want to get in and start taking payouts within 2 weeks, slow your roll. Give yourself a longer time horizon. When I first started taking payouts from these prop firms, I would put a time horizon on being able to request a payout of 45 days. Can I make $3,000 in 45 days? Okay. 45 days. Instead of looking to get paid in 10 days, have a longer term outlook of 45 days. Because I guarantee you, yeah, maybe taking $2,000 out of one account in 45 days is nothing to you. But if you can take $2,000 out of 5 accounts for a total of 10 G's, $10,000 every 45 days, would that change your life? Think about that for a second. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you guys need those accounts, Apex link is down in the description box below. Also, if you want to trade with me and the team at Evolution Traders, that link is also down in the description box below. Guys, we're on the road to 8,000 subscribers here on YouTube. Make sure to smash that subscribe button. Again, subscribe button. It's free to do so. Appreciate all of you guys for watching. I'll see all of you guys on the inside.